Ibu Nadia. Ibu Nadia. Oh, tetap kena matahari juga sebelah sini.
Cek cek.
Pidato berdiri nggak?
Oke, baik. Kami mohon kepada peserta nomor 1 dan nomor 2 untuk bisa masuk ke belakang panggung dan memakai wireless microphone. Kami persilakan kepada Dewan Juri untuk menempati tempat yang telah disiapkan. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat pagi dan salam sejahtera untuk kita semua. Yang terhormat Kepala Dinas Arsip dan Perpustakaan Daerah Kota Banjarbaru, Bapak Slamet Riyadi. Yang kami hormati Duta Baca Kota Banjarbaru, jajaran Dinas Arsip dan Perpustakaan Daerah Kota Banjarbaru, Dewan Juri yang terhormat, serta peserta 10 nominasi terbaik lomba pidato bahasa Inggris pada hari ini. Pertama-tama marilah kita panjatkan puji dan syukur karena berkat rahmat dan karunia-Nya kita bisa berkumpul pada hari ini dalam rangkaian acara Festival Literasi Banjarbaru yang mana lomba berpidato bahasa Inggris adalah bagian dari rangkaian acaranya. Baiklah, untuk memulai acara pada hari ini, pertama-tama marilah kita mengucapkan basmalah. Selanjutnya, sambutan yang akan disampaikan oleh Kepala Dinas Arsip dan Perpustakaan Daerah Kota Banjarbaru, Bapak Slamet Esos, Bapak Slamet Riyadi Esos, mohon maaf, kepada Bapak kami persilakan.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Yang terhormat Bapak Ibu Dewan Juri, yang kami hormati rekan-rekan pegiat literasi Kota Banjarbaru, yang kami hormati Bapak Ibu guru pendamping dari peserta lomba ini dan para hadirin semua yang kami hormati dan kami banggakan. Puji dan syukur marilah kita panjatkan kepada Tuhan Yang Maha Esa Allah SWT yang telah memberikan nikmat kepada kita sehingga kita bisa berhadir bersilaturahmi berlomba di tempat yang suci ini. Salawat dan salam tak lupa kami sampaikan kepada Tuhan Besar Muhammad SAW, beserta keluarga, sahabat dan pengikutnya sampai yang kiamat. Dalam kesempatan ini kami sangat bangga dan bahagia karena melihat kehadiran adik-adik kita, anak kita untuk ikut berlomba dalam kegiatan ini. Dan lomba kegiatan ini adalah merupakan rangkaian dari Festival Literasi Banjarbaru yang ketiga. Dan dalam kesempatan ini ada lomba final ya Pak, yang untuk menentukan juara-juaranya. Jadi ada mengucapkan kepada adik kita, tolong diikuti lomba ini dengan baik-baiknya, dengan sedikit baiknya, supaya mendapatkan juara yang benar-benar juara. Jadi dalam kesempatan ini juga manfaatkan pada adik kita untuk mewujudkan atau membuktikan bahwa adik-adik juga pandai berbahasa Inggris. Dari ada besar dari bahasa kita bahwa ada slogan yang mengatakan bahwa gunakan bahasa Inggris yang baik, lestarikan bahasa daerah, dan kuasai bahasa asing. Jadi kuasai bahasa asing di sini artinya adik-adik harus bisa menguasai bahasa asing, karena bahasa asing terutama bahasa Inggris ini adalah bahasa internasional yang sangat digunakan, sangat tepat untuk digunakan ketika adik-adik dimanapun berada, apalagi akan melakukan perjalanan ke luar negeri. Jadi mudah-mudahan lomba ini bisa berjalan dengan baik dan bisa menghasilkan juara-juara yang terbaik untuk Banjarbaru juara. Demikian yang bisa kami sampaikan. Saya mohon maaf. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Baik, si Bapak untuk sambutannya. Selanjutnya penyampaian tata tertib lomba pidato bahasa Inggris yang akan disampaikan oleh salah satu dewan juri kita pada hari ini kepada Bapak Panji Zaini, SPD, kami persilakan.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala asyrofil anbiya'i wal mursalin sayyidina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa barik wasallam ajmain. Yang terhormat Bapak Kepala Dinas Perpustakaan dan Arsip Daerah Kota Banjarbaru beserta staf, yang perlu hormati rekan juri, yang saya hormati dan menghormati juga para pendamping siswa yang telah berhasil masuk 10 besar dalam lomba English Speech Contest ini. Yang saya tidak membanggakan siswa-siswi yang sudah terpilih dari 41 orang, dan kalian adalah yang terpilih untuk bisa menampilkan apa yang sudah kalian sampaikan atau tampilkan melalui video, yaitu link YouTube. Untuk pertama-tama kita akan bersyukur kepada Allah SWT karena atas limpahan rahmat dan hidayah. Alhamdulillah kita bisa berhadir dalam acara lomba pidato bahasa Inggris yang diselenggarakan oleh Dinas Perpustakaan Daerah Salawat serta salam marilah kita sampaikan kepada Nabi kita Nabi Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Pertama-tama kami akan menyampaikan tata tertib dan mungkin ini sudah kalian baca ya di dalam tata tertib yang sudah dibagikan oleh panitia, dan hanya sedikit perubahan atau bukan tambah ya, berubahlah sedikit untuk pada poin waktunya. Kalau kalian kemarin upload ininya sekitar penyampaian pidatonya maksimal 3-5 menit, untuk hari ini ditambah menjadi maksimal 8 menit. Nah, jadi kalau kemarin tuh dianggap dia masih kurang, bisa diekspresikan hari ini untuk ditambah isinya. Dan yang lain mungkin bisa dibaca sendiri. Ada tambahan lagi sedikit dari saya, atau mungkin nanti ada tambahan juga dari guru yang lain. In giving delivering speech contest itu ya, ada 3 components that should be considered. The first itu method, manner, and method. Jadi kadang methodnya baik, tapi methodnya nggak ada. Maksudnya itulah konten. Kemudian appearance-nya bagus. Kalau skillnya mungkin pronunciation dan ya fluency juga bagus, tapi isinya tidak terstruktur dengan baik gitu kan. Ketika kita delivering our speech itu kan harus ada opening, content, and conclusion-nya. Nah, yang masih bermasalah itu, this is my opinion ya, ketika I saw your videos gitu, masih bermasalahnya itu adalah pada isi dan hal struktur penyampaiannya tadi. Kadang opening itu terlalu lama gitu ya, dan kontennya itu hanya sekedar mention 1-2-3 points without any explanation gitu. Jadi akhirnya yang mau disampaikan itu tidak terlalu meyakinkan. Kan inti dari pidato atau speech itu adalah to persuade, untuk meyakinkan orang apa yang ingin kalian sampaikan. Orang percaya ya, orang percaya apa opini atau pendapat kita, supaya orang mengikuti apa yang kita mau. Nah, jadi mungkin itu yang pertama untuk suggestion ya mungkin itu. Yang kedua masalah manner. Dalam hal manner ini adalah speech, it is not acting ya. Sometimes itu bakal lihat itu sorry ya, biasa ngajar tuh apa overact lah. Nah, overact mungkin peletakan ketika kita kita tuh harus bisa meletakkan posisi kita sebagai apakah storyteller atau debater, atau kita mau memberikan speech. Nah, kita harus tahu ini adalah giving speech. Giving speech itu gimana act-nya. Nah, jadi itu ada dua tambahan yang mungkin bisa kalian nanti elaborasi, yang sudah kalian siapkan bisa nanti ya ditambahkan, atau kalian bisa ketika perform tadi bisa kalian sebagai bahan pertimbangan kalian untuk nanti tampil di stage nanti. Mungkin itu aja ya dari saya. Salam hilaf, mohon maaf. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Baik, terima kasih kepada Bapak Dewan Juri yang sudah menyampaikan peraturan dan hal-hal yang harus diperhatikan ketika melakukan lomba berpidato bahasa Inggris. Mungkin itu dulu pembukaan kita pada hari ini. Selanjutnya kita akan langsung memasuki lomba berpidato berbahasa Inggris dengan nomor urut 1 atas nama Nurul Mawaddah dari MTS Darul Ilmi. Tes, cek, cek, cek. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahirrabbilalamin. Wa bihi nasta'in ala umur dunya waddin. Wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Amma ba'd. Honorable jury, Ustaz Ustazah who I respect, as well as friends of the speech participants alone. Praise be to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, who has given us all the pleasures, especially health and the blessings of faith of Islam. So that now we can participate in the English speech competition in order to support government's policy to educate young generation about literacy today. Salawat and greetings may continue to be poured out to our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam on behalf of our intercession on the last day. Amin, amin ya rabbal alamin. Alright, let me introduce myself. My name is Nurul Mawaddah. My friends call me Nurul. I'm the third grade student of Madrasah Sanawiyah Darul Ilmi Banjarbaru. Ladies and gentlemen, in this opportunity, I would like to deliver a speech about smart reader, smart netizens. As a smart society, we can be more careful with socializing in this technological era. Certainly, have to be more critical in reading or sharing, especially read the news first before decide to share it. And by having knowledge about how to prevent the spread of hoaxes, netizens can filter the truth of the news before sharing it. News can tell the truth or even a lie. The situation also might create fake news, a fake news or hoax, and it can widely found in various media, especially online media or social media. Hoaxes are false information, deviating from the truth and is made by irresponsible people who has the certain interests. The spread of hoaxes is intended to cause anxiety, hatred, hostility, or excessive worship among the community. Our government continues to urge its citizens to understand how to prevent the spread of hoaxes, so that people are not fooled by news that is actually a lie. The question is, why this can happen? Number one, human courtesy. Many people don't actually read the content they share, so eliminate the habit of sharing content without reading the content deeply. Here, prevent yourself from becoming a hoax spreader. Number two, modern technology. Internet, cellular networks,
or other sophisticated forms can trigger the spread of hoaxes. So, when we use technology, we must keep thinking logically and critically. Number 3, people often do not consider the originality of news sources. Actually, we can avoid the hoaxes by looking at the official site first, or compare with the references on Google or other sites that are already trusted. We should be more careful and not rush to press the share button. Number 4, the more people see content, the easier they can trust it. Just because many of your friends share certain news doesn't mean it must be true. We can prevent participating in hoaxes by doing check and recheck. Okay, people, as smart netizens, we must know some preventive ways to overcome hoaxes. First, avoid provocative or sensational titles. Hoax news often uses sensational titles that are provocative as desired by the hoax maker. Second, we should check news sources or website address first. When we receive news from social media, try to see where the news sources comes from. Sometimes, hoax news only has information from the group next door. Before you're sure about the source, please do not spread the words. Check the authenticity of the news by finding out the origin of the source. Third, we should check the authenticity of the photos or video first. In today's era of digital technology, not only content in the form of photos are not only content in the form of text that can be manipulated, but also in the form of photos or videos. Many times, the fake news makers edit photos to provoke readers. Fourth is about fact check. Another thing to observe are news made based on facts or just opinions. The opinions have a tendency to be subjective. Fifth, use our logical and critical thinking. In reading information today, do not swallow information raw. We have to find out whether the information we get is valid or it could be just a hoax. Sixth, we should read the whole news first. We must read the information from beginning to finish so that misunderstandings do not happen. If you are careful in reading, it will certainly prevent you from the danger of hoaxes. Seventh, we don't rush to share. Before you decide to share, it's a good idea to make sure it is true. Do not immediately spread the news you receive, because the purpose of hoaxes is to spread fear. 8. Develop your curiosity at all times. Curiosity is scientifically proven to open up more open thinking. Do not immediately spread the news without checking the truth. 9. Please recheck. The next way to prevent the spread of hoaxes is comparing the content of news from one media with another. This will give a better understanding whether the news is true or just a hoax. Ladies and gentlemen, what is the impact of hoaxes in our daily life? Hoaxes have negative impacts that will poison the minds of everyone who reads it. Or just because of misinformation, this fake news can cause individual or group disunity. Hoaxes also can make people not believing the facts. If people receive false news too often over time, it can make people not believing the facts anymore. Public will continue to be ruffled by this fake news. And finally, of course, hoax can carry negative opinions. News can make people angry about someone who is talked about in the news. Even the news is a lie, people will have a negative point of view even though what is reported is wrong. Smart people, we must be careful in receiving all information. Double check the information is the best way for us to do, so you not be easily exposed to hoaxes. Maybe this incident happens because Indonesia's lack of digital literacy education. Come on, friends, let's fight hoaxes. Your small contribution is important to your family, our customers who may also be exposed to hoaxes. Invite as many of your friends as possible to support the anti-hoax movement. And if done together, people will not be easily tricked by fake news. Instead, can also save yourself from being trapped by PIDATO or charges. Instead, can also save yourself from being trapped by PIDATO or charges of spreading fake news. So, a little speech that I can convey here may be useful for all of us, especially for students who are studying. So, think about it. I think that's all then. Thank you very much for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Selanjutnya, dengan nomor urut 2 atas nama Nur Evita Yasmin dari MTS Miftahul Khairiyah.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The first of all, thanks to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, who always given hope, blessing, and salvation for all of us. So they can be here without trouble at all. Secondly, my salat and salam for our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who always give us goodness in the world. Thirdly, I would like to say thank you for the MC and the people here who has given an opportunity for speaking in front of you all. Honorable judges, dear my teacher and my friend, before delivering my speech, allow me to introduce myself first. My name is Nur Evita Yasmin. You may call me Evita. I am 13 years old and I am a student of Madrasah Sanawiyah Miftahul Khairiyah Cempaka and the 8th grade on this occasion. Today, I would like to talk about spending pocket money as needed. Ladies and gentlemen, as we know, money plays a very important role in everyday life because it is needed in case family transaction. In my opinion, we have to spend money wisely by prioritizing primary needs over secondary needs, or you can save money by saving. So they can use money more productively. Therefore, we must be aware of how important it is to use money wisely. Moreover, for us as students, money is of course very important to support our study, such as for buying our stationeries and our school equipment, for paying school fees, and various kinds of necessary expense. Dear my friend, there are some tips to save our pocket money based on our needs. Including the first tip, we can save our pocket money in our piggy bank at home, so we can take it only when we really need it. Secondly, we may reduce our budget for snacking and use our money to buy more useful things. And the third one, we can reduce the trying to rent or spending money to buy more useful things. The fourth, we can bring our meals from home for breakfast or lunch. It is not only cutting down for expense, but also healthier for us. And the last one, I think it's what we do often as of now. We are usually tempted to go shop from e-commerce to online shopping. Well, we should think it twice before we do it. To answer if it's necessary or not. If no, just avoid it, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, so now we can conclude this is very important to spend money according to our real needs, to support our life, not based in science only. Well, I think that's all I can say. Hopefully it's useful for all of us. Thank you for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Selanjutnya dengan nomor urut 3 atas nama Fatimah Az-Zahra dari MTS Ulumul Quran Al-Madani.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning to all the judges and everyone. First, I would like to say Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alamin to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala for thousands of His blessings for all of us that we can be here enjoying this conversation. The utmost salawat and salam always given to our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and also to his family, relatives, friends, and followers. Second, of course, I would like to say big thanks to the regional library of Banjarbaru City and Banjarbaru Literasi Festival 2023, which has given me the special opportunity to deliver my English speech today. I also would like to thank to all the judges who have given me the special opportunity to Well, let me introduce myself. My name is Fatimah Az-Zahra Namira Hussein, and you can call me Namira or Zahra. I'm a student of Islamic Junior High School Ulumul Quran Al-Madani, Banjarbaru, 49th grade, and I'm 14 years old. I'm a kind of student who really likes to write, read, and speak about many things. Well, at this time, I would like to deliver my speech with the title Spending Money Based on Important Needs. My beloved friends, we know that money is a little tool for doing transaction, for buying and paying something. Money, in other hand, can also be used to collect wealth. Unfortunately, not everyone can manage the money. Sexual, especially for teenagers who usually really like to hang out and live in luxurious life. Many times they spend money or other money based on their needs, not by. Many times they spend money based on their desires, not by their needs. So it makes them use money to buy the things that they don't really urgently need. In this case, they don't realize that they do wrong thing because they only follow their desires, not their minds. Even for some people, they can hold on their starving condition just because they don't want to buy healthy food and they use the money to follow the trends such as bank letters, makeup, top-up data for games, and so on. There is also time that teenagers just follow the other trends to buy expensive food and uploaded that food in social media while they don't eat and finish the food properly. And the worst thing is, they are really proud they can do that. That is such a bad attitude. By the easy access to social media now, we can see many bad attitudes from people around us on that habit of spending money. My wonderful friends, I have a suggestion that from now we have to learn on how to spend pocket money in the right way. Please use money to buy very important things first. If we always know what we want to buy, we will have a big problem. Please
Spending money for unnecessary things will never be offered if we cannot control it. So whenever it arises in our minds, please money, please think about this quote first. The great person is the one who cannot easily influenced by other people. The value of life of this quote is orang yang hebat ialah orang yang tidak mudah terpengaruh oleh orang lain dalam hal yang tidak bermanfaat. So, this is the end of my speech today. Thank you so much for your time and your attention. I do hope it can give some benefits for everyone. Stay blessed and take care everyone. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Nomor urut 4 atas nama Ashrafafia Nugroho dari SMP Plus Citra Madinatul Ilmi.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Honorable all happy judges, honorable all happy audiences. With internet, people can access information from any location in the world at any time using any device with an internet connection. My name is Asrullah Nugroho. I am from Citra Madinatul Ilmi Junior High School, Banjarbaru. Today, I will talk about the internet as a source of information. Internet has undoubtedly become a primary source of information for most people today. With just few clicks, we can access information on any topic imaginable, from the latest news to educational materials and entertainment. This has made the internet an essential resource for anyone seeking knowledge. One of the benefits of using the internet as a source of information that it promotes accessibility and portability. Internet has revolutionized the way business conduct their operations and communicate with customers. For example, e-commerce. E-commerce has changed the way people shop, as they can purchase products and services online from the comfort of their homes. This has increased the efficiency of the supply chain and reduced costs for business. Furthermore, internet has created new opportunities for entrepreneurship and innovation, opening up new avenues for people to start their own business and develop new products. These benefits are often referred to as the internet economy. Internet has also made it easier for people to collaborate and communicate, which has driven progress in many fields. Internet has opened up new opportunities for learning and education. Students can access online courses and educational material, which has increased the accessibility of the education and lowered the cost of learning. As a result, the internet is an essential tool for promoting knowledge acquisition and personal development. However, with great power comes with great responsibility. Internet has also opened up new vulnerabilities and security risks, and we need to be aware of these risks and take appropriate measures to mitigate them. Additionally, it's important to differentiate between credible sources and misinformation, as misinformation can have serious consequences. In essence, the internet is a powerful tool that, when used responsibly, can empower people and drive progress. And we need to ensure that it's for a force of good. I think enough. Hopefully what I can say useful for our life. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Honorable to the Mayor of Banjarbaru City, honorable to the juries, honorable to the teachers, audience, and good morning for you all. Alhamdulillah, thanks to Allah for His blessing and guidance. We gather here for a framework Banjarbaru Literasi Festival. May I introduce myself? My name is Tasya Kamila. I am 12 years old, 7th grade, and I study at SMPN 2 Banjarbaru. Today, I would like to deliver a speech entitled Preventing Hoax in Social Media. Ladies and gentlemen, what is hoax? Hoax is information that's actually not true, but it may appear to be true. Have you ever found hoax in your social media? Yes, very often. Well, let's discuss it. Ladies and gentlemen, for around 20 and 30 years ago, the information and technology are very limited. Mostly, people are difficult to access the information and tend to make a longer time. But now, ladies and gentlemen, it's different. Now, people can access very easy the information and everything they want to know. Now, people can access, create, and share some information to the others. It can be via Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and more. It can spread rapidly all over the world in hours. Wow, that's amazing! But can you imagine if the news we share is a fake story and it's completely not true? Well, how does hoax work? It's feeding your curiosity. In fact, people love the lies more than the truth. That's why the gossip entertainment has the best right to be watched and read for people. Well, guys, I have some tips how to prevent hoax. Listen carefully. First, don't believe in everything you read. Fake stories tend to play with your emotions, so be smart in selecting information. Second, only believe in reliable source. For instance, you can check how many subscribers or followers of the website or the channel. You can also check the credible name of the website or the channel. And last, be smart at reading data and information. Please do not easily share the information if even yourself not sure whether it is true or fake only. Please think before sharing. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a glass. If I put a whole fresh water in it, like this, what do you think? Yes, someone maybe will say it is a glass of whole fresh water. But someone else maybe will say it is a whole empty water. Ladies and gentlemen, both of opinions are correct. But if someone says juice, milk, or full of water, that means hoax. So always speak truth. Don't be an irresponsible person who shares hoax to the others. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's all for my speech today. I'm sorry there was a mistake. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let's prevent hoax.
Selanjutnya, dengan nomor urut 6 atas nama Muhammad Ramadan dari SMPN 5 Banjarbaru.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Nice to meet you. With all due respect to the honorable judges, to all the contestants, to all the audience, and to my beloved friends. First of all, let's thanks to our Almighty God, Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, which has given us guidance and blessing, so we can gather in this place in good health and happiness. Secondly, let's send our prayers and greetings to our beloved Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Peace be upon him, who has set an incredible example for all of humanity. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Ramadan Putra Suryadi, and I'm participant from SFL 5 Banjarbaru. Please grant me permission to stand here and present my speech on the title Discovering the Wonders of the Internet. The next few minutes, so please listen to me carefully. Before we begin, I would like to ask all of you first. Have you ever heard about the Internet? Do you know what the Internet is? And do you know what it's used for? Alright then, let me explain what the Internet means. Internet is a global network that connects millions of electronic devices worldwide. It enables communication, information exchange, and access to various resources such as websites, email, and more. The Internet serves as the infrastructure that allows people to connect, share data, and run their online application. Imagine a world without the Internet. It's hard to picture, right? The Internet has become a part of our daily lives, and it's not just for fun. It's a treasure trove of knowledge. The Internet has made life so much easier. Instead of going to the library, you can just type on your electronic devices to find information. You can find information about your favorite animals, interesting places, or even learn how to do cool things like painting and solving math problems. The Internet is an ocean of information. It's like having a library, a museum, and a teacher all in one. Think about it this way. If you had to carry around all the books and material available on the Internet, it would be impossible. But the Internet makes all of it just a click away. Have you ever had a question that you couldn't find the answer to in a book? The Internet is the place to turn. You can search for answers to almost any question you can think of. From how does photosynthesis works to what are your seven wonders? The answers are just a search away. Not only you can find written information, but you can also access to incredible visuals. The Internet is full of pictures, diagrams, and videos that make learning fun and exciting. You can watch videos about the life of animals in the wild, see the planet in our solar system, or even learn to draw your favorite cartoon characters. The Internet also helps with homeworks and school projects. It's like having a virtual tutor available at all times. When you need to research a topic, you can simply type in your keyword and gather a wealth of information to help you excel in your studies. However, as you navigate the Internet, you'll come across information that may not be true. Not everything you read or see online is reliable. Look for information from trusted websites and experts in the field. Remember, too much of anything can be a problem. Spending too much time on the Internet can lead to neglecting other important aspects of life, like spending time with families, friends, and physical activities. It's essential to find a balance between the online and offline life. In summary, the Internet is a treasure chest of information, knowledge, and opportunities. It's a place where you can learn, explore, and connect with people from all over the world. It's essential to find a balance between your online and offline life and verify the information you find. The Internet is a tool that can open doors to endless possibilities, and it's up to you to make the most of it. Alright, I think that's it for my speech. I hope this speech was helpful to all of us. Remember to use the Internet wisely. I'm Muhammad Ramadan, Literasi Ready. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam literasi.
Selanjutnya, dengan nomor urut 7 atas nama Naila Haliza dari SMPN 5 Banjarbaru.
Yes. morning to honorable juries and committee of Banjarbaru Literacy Festival 2023. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. First of all, let us express our gratitude to the presence of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, who has bestowed grace and guidance on all of us. Don't forget to also offer prayers and greetings to our Lord, Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Let me introduce myself. My name is Naila Khaliza, and I'm from SMP Negeri 5 Banjarbaru. On this occasion, I will deliver a speech entitled Countering Access on Social Media. In the current era of globalization, especially with the rapid development of information technology, it is very easy for people to access, create, or share information. This can have positive and negative impact depending on how we respond and filter this information. Is the information that has reached us true or a hoax? Currently, there is a lot of information circulating on social media, and almost 50% of it is hoaxes spread by irresponsible people via WhatsApp groups, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and others. If we are not careful, we will easily be tempted by false information, and we will participate in spreading fake information, which of course will be very detrimental to the victims of slander. Ladies and gentlemen, before we share information with other people, we must really make sure whether the information is true. Don't let us become people who spread false information. Sharing information is very good and very important for all of us. However, we must be wise in responding and sharing information. There are several tips so that we can avoid spreading hoaxes, such as: first, don't be provoked by provocative titles. Second, pay attention to the site address. Third, check the facts and veracity of the information. Fourth, check the authenticity of the photos. And the last one is participate in anti-hoax groups. Happy attendees, let us together avoid spreading or sharing fake information or hoaxes. Stop hoaxing. That's all I can say, and I hope my speech can be useful for myself in particular and for all of us. If there are words that are not pleasing to your heart, I apologize profusely. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam literasi.
Selanjutnya, nomor urut 8 atas nama Hania Solehah dari SMP IT Ar-Rahman.
Honorable to the judges and everyone here today. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, I would like to express my gratitude to the presence of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, who has given us blessings and mercies. Secondly, salawat and salam to all role models To all great prophet, the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and his family, friends, and followers until the end of time. Hello everyone, good morning. Let me introduce myself. My name is Hania Saleha, and I'm from SMP Al-Rahman. I stand here to deliver a speech entitled Impact of the Internet in Our Daily Life. We know that in this modern era, human life cannot be separated from technology called the Internet. The direct and indirect impact of the Internet has helped humans in everyday life. One of the most noticeable is using the Internet makes everything in our life easier. Do you know the impact of the Internet on us? The Internet can have both positive and negative impact on us. For example, from the positive impact, we can increase insight and knowledge. For students, this is very useful because it makes it easier for them to find information related to the mission which is carried on. Then, for another example, media for exchanging information and communication. This certainly makes people. This certainly makes it easier for people to communicate with anyone in the world, anywhere and anytime. The last example, making transactions easier. But it's not avoidable that the Internet has negative impact too. For example, pornography, which will be very dangerous if underage children can access these sites and won't have an impact on moral damage to the younger generation. Then, for another example, there is the spread of hoax news, fraud, and videos of crime. These are some of the many positive and negative impacts of the Internet on us. If you want to avoid negative impact that harm us, then start being wise with using the Internet in everyday life. By maintaining our interaction with people that we don't know, looking for positive information, and reducing time on social media. Also, use your time to do appropriate activities and don't forget to gather with your family and your friends. I think that's all my speech. I hope it is useful for you all. I'm sorry for any words or behalf that unpleasant your heart. Thank you very much for the occasion and your kind attention. Bye guys, see you later. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Nomor urut 9 atas nama Mikaela Ratri Khalifah dari SMP 1 Banjarbaru.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, ladies, gentlemen, friends, and honorable judges. I'm Mikaela Ratri Khalifah from SMP 1 Banjarbaru. And before I start my speech, I would like to give you some fun facts. Firstly, did you know that YouTube is the first most popular social media platform amongst teenagers, followed by TikTok in second place? Secondly, did you know that you spend 2 weeks of your life waiting at traffic lights? Thirdly, did you know that some perfumes have whale waste in them? And did you know that Isaac Newton got the idea of gravity because an apple bumped him in the head? And lastly, did you know that one of those fun facts wasn't actually a fact? If your first instinct was to search on the internet, then you, my friend, have taken the first step into preventing hoaxes from spreading among social media. Hoaxes can range from anywhere between celebrity gossip to news events that we watch on TV. It can spread misinformation misinformation and cause you to make bad decisions. It is dangerous because of this, and it can also lead you into giving out personal information or giving money to scammers. Ladies, gentlemen, friends, and honorable judges, I would always like to remind you to be wary of the things you see on the internet. If you see information online, always search it on another site, and always be critical of the information that you see on social media. I would also like to remind my teenage friends to never give out personal information on the internet. My father always told me that everything that is prohibited in the real world is just as prohibited as on the internet. Lying on the internet is just as prohibited as in the real world. Committing a crime on the internet is just as shameful as in the real world. And making threats on the internet is just as bad as in the real world. People usually forget this due to the anonymity of social media. I would also like to remind all my teenage friends that if they see information online and they're not sure what to do about it, always contact parents or a trusted adult on what to do, and you can take precautions to stop hoaxes from spreading. Now, what are those precautions? You can always search on another site if you see information online. Always be critical of the information that you see on the internet. Never give out personal information on the internet. And also, talk to a trusted adult if you see information online that seems suspicious. Lastly, I would like to quote a famous figure in history. Abraham Lincoln once said, "Never trust everything you see on the internet." I'm Michaela Ratri Khalifa. Thank you for listening to my speech. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Selanjutnya, nomor urut 10 atas nama Infinity Kinimen Z dari SMP 1 Banjarbaru.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Shalom, Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya. Greetings of virtue to all of us. First and foremost, I'd like to express my gratitude to the God of Almighty for giving us the opportunity to stand here in a good condition. And second, I'd like to thank all of the judges, the sponsors, and pretty much everyone involved for giving me the chance to stand here delivering my speech. Now, before we jump into the main topic, I shall introduce myself. So, hi, my name is Infinity Kimanzai. I'm from SMP 1 Banjarbaru, and today my speech shall be titled Forest Fires. A mere accident or climate arson? So, forest fires, as we commonly refer to them, are the very thing that is currently unleashing their wrath upon us, destroying our ecosystems and affecting our health, economy, traffic, and many more. When we think about what causes these to happen, it's usually to either A, human negligence, or B, just an accident, such as discarded cigarettes, unattended campfires, sparks in machinery, and even land clearing that goes wrong. While these things are quite true, they are not exactly the main reason as to why this is happening in the first place. You see, while it's still needed to campaign against people who are burning their trash and lands down to the ground, it's also important to look for an even bigger picture. Let's jump into another dimension, shall we? A dimension that is quite unsettling, yet it still needs our full attention. And that is climate arson. You see, you can always say that all of these forest fires that's been happening right now are all just accidents. In fact, most of them are happening because of our own reckless decisions that upset nature. Some of you might be wondering and ask, well, Infinity, why do you say such things? Oh, think about it. Our economies are mainly powered through coal, and that makes us too dependent on it. We're using too much electricity. We didn't even try to raise awareness towards the people that we know about what's been going on right now. And we didn't even bat an eye towards all of the companies, all of the governments who are actively trying to destroy the nature. That is not an accident. That is our selfish decisions that we make using our heads. We can't really call that an accident, do we? The honorable judges and all of my beloved friends, now that we already knew that this forest fire is also a part of our fault, a big question comes into our mind. And that is there a way to stop this from happening? And the short answer is yes. First, we should try to encourage all of the celebrities and all the bigger like politicians, the governments, everyone to do the right thing because it just makes much more bigger impact. We can try to make all the celebrities do a little activism. We can try to make all of the governments to at least limit coal mining activities and make some regulations about this. Second, we can also try to make small steps, such as turning our lights off when we didn't use them anymore, because small steps can make huge impact if done right. And third, we should try to spread awareness towards the people. It can be strangers, it can be people we know, it can be students, it can be teachers, it can be your friends, families. You can make an article about it and post it online and anything. And that's all for today. If there are any mistakes on my part, I deeply apologize. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Baik, dengan telah berakhirnya nomor 10, nomor undian 10 tadi di lomba pidato bahasa Inggris kita pada hari ini, maka selesai lomba pidato bahasa Inggris kita pada hari ini. Informasinya, pengumuman lomba berpidato bahasa Inggris hari ini nanti akan disampaikan melalui sosial media Festival Literasi Banjarbaru 2023. Saya akhiri dulu lomba berpidato berbahasa Inggris hari ini. Salah hilaf mohon dimaafkan. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.